They told us Jackson died on impact, IED, direct hit, nothing left to recover. And we all saw the explosion with our own eyes, felt the heat, heard the ringing in our ears after, so there was no doubt, except things didn't feel right after that. The first night back at base, his bunk was empty like it should have been, but the blanket was folded tight, corners sharp like inspection ready, and none of us touched it. We figured maybe Command cleaned it out early, trying to keep morale up or something. But the next morning, his boots were under the bed again, perfectly aligned, still dusty from the mission. No one admitted to putting them there. Then his rifle showed up in the rack. That made no sense. His weapon was gone with him, we all knew that. But there it was, cleaned, oiled, safety on. Our sergeant lost it, started yelling, demanding who was messing around, but nobody spoke because deep down, we were all thinking the same thing. That night I had watch duty. It was quiet, too quiet, the kind that makes your ears strain for any sound at all, and that's when I heard it. Slow, steady footsteps behind me, boots on gravel, the exact rhythm we'd marched with 100 times before. I didn't turn around at first. I thought it was just someone messing with me. Then I heard his voice. "Don't turn around." It was calm, normal, like nothing ever happened. Every instinct in my body told me to look, but something in the way he said it made me freeze. So I just stood there, staring out into the darkness while the footsteps stopped right behind me. I could feel someone there. Close. "Not yet," he whispered. A few seconds later, distant gunfire cracked through the silence. Short bursts, controlled, not ours. My radio exploded with chatter, the squad ahead of us yelling, confusion, then screaming. Ambush. They walked right into it. I stayed exactly where I was. Because I realized, if I had turned around, if I had moved when I was supposed to, I would have been with them. By the time backup secured the area, it was too late for most of them. When we regrouped, I was the only one from my position untouched. The sergeant asked me why I didn't advance when ordered. I told him I never got the order. That wasn't entirely true. The next morning, Jackson's bunk was empty again. Boots gone, rifle gone, like none of it ever happened. But before we moved out, I checked the sand just outside our post, and there were footprints. One set was mine, the other stopped right behind where I had been standing.